Hey, what's going on, guys? It's MrWoofless here, and welcome back to another episode of Factions here on Cosmic PvP. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and if not, let's turn that right around. Well, it is a little bit late. Hopefully, if you guys are having a bad day, you're watching it the next day, because if you're watching it on the day it is released, aka Thursday, we don't have a lot of time to flip your frown upside down. But if it's Friday, well, the weekend is starting and everyone's all happy. But before we get in, I need to kind of apologize. Preston's not here again today. Apparently that actually doesn't make a lot of you guys sad. It is cool to do some solo episodes once in a while. It's a little refreshing. It's a little different, and it just means that you can find different and more awesome faction content on both of our channels. But don't get too used to this, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see it. Just that me and Preston just had different schedules today, and we still wanted to get our factions out. There is one on his channel. He actually does some really awesome enchanting, gets extremely OP level 30 enchant on a helmet, so make sure to go check that out. But hopefully we'll be, you know, just as good today in terms of what we were able to get. So we're going to be doing something similar. We have some custom gear to work on, guys. If you have not seen, we have our full set here, which I'm super pumped about. But I would definitely like to complete 3 full sets so I can start using these and kind of knowing that they're not going to get absolutely wrecked and, you know, leave me with nothing. That's kind of the gist of it. This really good set has tons of good stuff. Again, it's not amazing, but it's solid. It's got unbreaking protection and one really cool enchant, and I can't wait to use these in battle. They can be pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. And obviously, if someone does kill me while wearing these things, which is extremely unlikely, considering you got that Ender Shift 3 on here, as well as the Gears 3, then good for them, and they deserve that gear to hang up on their wall or use until it breaks, totally up to them. But I have these other sets. Well, this is probably actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to work on this set, which actually has double overload, which is kind of useless. We have overload in this set, but these boots are kind of a little irrelevant, considering that this definitely beats it out. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing mainly 2 things. We're going to be seeing what sort of gear we have that we can actually combine with some protection and breaking 3 stuff to make it worthy of the PV1. So we got this unbreaking stuff. For example, I'll show you what we're going to do right now. I'm actually kind of curious to see what this will cost in terms of levels. Hopefully not only 11, but we are going to have to rename it. That's the kicker, guys. That's the kicker. Party pants. I like it. That's adorable. We got our party pants now with unbreaking 3. Let's drop that into the PV1. Oh yes, the party pants. This is looking like a great set here. And let's just see what we're going to work on in terms of our chest plate and our helmet. Most likely something with, we're going to have to get new boots as well. Actually, we got our Gears 3 here, so let's get some unbreaking 3 on these boots right away. And let me see here. I know I got some, Tropico boots. Perfect. Let's go ahead and combine these bad boys, and we'll have gears on both of these things. But you definitely want to get the, 12 levels. Boots. I like it. No. Wait, what did I do? No. Come on. What are you doing? Level 11. Why can't I combine these? What happened to my levels? No, I just ripped them. I ripped them so hard. Okay, well, we're going to combine that. No big deal. But actually, before we do that, let's just go to home repair and just kind of break these things down. I got this from the zombie farm slash skeleton farm, but we've kind of not really done anything with this, and I think I can technically salvage them. My salvage isn't high enough? Really? I thought I need only I need 350. Oh, come on. I'm at 348. Are you serious? Wow, that's embarrassing, guys. You have caught me with my pants down. You know what I mean? My pants are all the way down. What am I gonna do? That's okay. Let's go to our home vault. We actually have a couple things that we need to repair to use. Let's see here. So these lovely things. Okay, so what is... Oh, the death cloak. That's what I'm talking about, girl. That is beautiful. Enlightened 3 Halo of the Guardian. We want to get these bad boys on our... PV1. I was trying to think of an epic name for that gear set, but I don't know what it's. Just, I don't know, the epic cloak of awesomeness. Let's go home. We're going to repair these bad boys. We're going to get rid of the basic enchantments. We're going to keep those legendary enchantments. We're going to get our salvage up to the level that is required. Let's make sure not to hit on the gold block. We're going to hit on the silver block here. Let's do it. Boom. There we go. We did not lose anything, which is hype. Let's do it again. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's dirty. That set is absolutely filthy. We got some gear street protection. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What's our stats at now? 350. Now this gold is gonna get wrecked. By the way, guys, I know this isn't the same thing, but stop like the video time if you guys are watching and want to see more solo goodness here. Wish your boy, I don't know what that was, but it happened. Let's just roll with it. Wow, this is literally going to give me, what, 1 block worth of gold? Probably should have waited, but you know what, whatever. It's hurt. Who cares? So am I. I'm hurt. Someone give me a hug. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. That's what happens when I don't play with my boy Preston. I get a little sad. Alright, so we got to go get some more levels, guys, and we'll be right back in just a second. It actually, I'm going to break down this sword. I'm contemplating going to the blaze spawner. Oh, by the way, check this out. Before I take a little bit of a break, $320,000 in the bank. Now, I did a ton of AFKing of the cow farm, and all those chests were pretty much full. It was a couple hours, pretty much overnight that I did it. I was kicked at some point, not sure when. I guess the server restarted or whatever. I was hanging out with a bunch of AFK people in the hub. I'm assuming it wasn't too long, but when I sold the majority of all of it, but it wasn't totally full, but maybe a couple of chests that were like 70% full, some were 80% full. The ones in the middle obviously were 100% full. I made $100,000. Those cow spawners are making us, it's just making us mad stacks. Like, wait, oh, my level's updated. Okay, there was a little bit of a, I know that level glitch. Okay, so let's just go to home vault real quick. I want to combine these beautiful things, these things right here. So let's go ahead and just give them that little bit of a combination, love. All right, and we're gonna call these baby back ribs. No, I like just boots. I think that's really cute. Das boots. Yes. Again. Wait a second. Why do you not want to be able to? Oh, you know what we need to do? You know what we need to do? I know what to do. Okay. All right, guys. I got this. Now, the issue is that there were too many enchantments going on, right? So we actually need to take the protection for feather falling off of these bad boys. But, I mean, if we're going to do that, then what's the point of not even just using these things? I mean, that's got springs 1 on them, you know what I mean? So let's just see if we can combine those, but that was the issue. I actually had to repair these down a little bit. Let's try these things, though. Can we combine them for only 4 levels? Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. It's a trap. It's a trap. Okay, so let's actually break these down. Let's go home acro. We're going to put these on our bod, and we're going to break these down. We're going to repair them and see if we can get rid of that protection. That's what we really want. And holy moly, I need some serious armor on my body right now because this is hurting. Come on. Come on. Give me that repair. Oh, give me that regen. Give me that regen, you crazy son of a gun. Oh, God, I'm going to die. Oh, God. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Okay, so home repair. This is actually getting a little bit more complicated than I would have liked. But that's okay. That's the fun part, right? So we got these things. We got to get rid of that protection too. Let's do it. Arcane power is permanently left. There we go. Home vault. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and throw these bad boys. Boom. And boom. And Das boots. I know I got more levels than that. Come on, don't. You can't. You can try, but that ain't gonna work. Oh, come on, really? You're gonna glitch out like that on me, bro? All right, I'll go kill some lovely undead. Hello there, undead. How are you today? Are you doing well in the faction world? That's absolutely great, good sir. Now give me a ton of levels. There we go. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We got tons of levels. That was a really fat skeleton in terms of levels. We'll leave it that way. Okay, so here we go. Das boots. Protection 4 and breaking 3 gears, 3 springs, 1 boom headshot. Absolutely beautiful. I'm totally not dupe glitching. Don't worry, don't worry. Seriously, that didn't work? I know that worked. Come on, don't give me that bull poop and the poop is cold. Oh, I know the issue here, guys. I'll be right back. What the hell was that? So, I feel really stupid, guys. I was playing on 1.8, guys. The number one do not do when working with anvils, because we still have the 1.7 mechanics on factions. So it was just a little bit more levels than I was led to believe. But that's alright. I need 33 levels. Okay, we're back. This time we're going to conquer this enchanting like I conquered my breakfast in the morning. I don't know. I'm not really badass. Das Boots. There we go. Yay! 33 levels complete. PV1. Drop that in there. Das Boots. Blah, wah, wah, wah. Psh, blah, wah, wah, wah. Party pants. Das Boots. Now we gotta deal with the swag boots and the Cyclops helmet or something similar. Now we have this Death Cloak of Awesomeness, which is definitely what we're going to be using. Obsidian Shield, so we obviously can't get hardened, so we are harder than other people, obviously. Curse and Overload. By the way, guys, if you want to know what all the enchantments are, if you go to Spawn, we have this wonderful thing, which I don't think Preston and myself have shown off. Yeah, probably seen it in episodes here and there, but check it out. It's all pretty straightforward, as well as on the forums and stuff like that. You can all find out the information required, but it's a really good chest plate right here, man. This Death Cloak is hype. It's obviously from one of the G kits, and definitely MLG. Lighten 3, I think, is something that I definitely require for this set, and I don't really have it on any other pieces of armor, which is unfortunate, but we have double overload. Man, that's kind of a waste. Maybe we want to keep this Death Cloak for another set. Overload doesn't stack, by the way, so you really only want it on one set of equipment. I wish it did stack. That would be awesome, but it doesn't. So, for example, like if I take these Overload boots and I put this set on, as you can see here, Overload, and then I put Overload, it doesn't actually add more hearts. I mean, I'm feeling super beast right about now. Like, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it doesn't stack. You don't get 6 levels of Overload, which is definitely regrettable, but I mean, if not, it'd be probably a little bit too overpowered. I love that set, by the way. I cannot wait to use it in PvP. Just absolutely dominate. Super pumped about that. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually just do the helmet, I guess. Now, do I have any other good helmets that I'd like to use? I mean, implants is not bad. I have hardened already on, at least on that set. Maybe I could use that. A lot of ender shifts. I'm trying to think here. I might actually want to use these glowing 1 because this could be like my rating set. You know what I mean? Rating set, you want the springs. I might actually do this because enlighten 3 ender. Oh, there's glowing 1 on those. Okay, awesome. That's perfect. So I literally just need to throw that onto another helmet and be pretty much good to go. Now, do I have a Tropico helmet? There it is. So 23 levels. If we want to rename this to helmet to safety first, then it'll be 33 levels. So let's go ahead and do that. This leaf sword is pretty much rip. Probably gonna have to grab another one, and let's go ahead and do that. Don't want to use an Amazon. I could just use a leaf wrench here and just do home, and then just go home farm and continue back on the good old banter fun. So see you guys in just a second. Let's do this. got the 33F, that little dance. Let's go ahead and put these bad boys together. What are we calling this? Safety first. Oh, shoot. Look at that. Boom. Headshot. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love it. We got our safety first. So this will be like kind of our rating type of thing, because sometimes you need glowing. You guys didn't really see it, but the other day me and Preston got in a PvP fight. We didn't necessarily lose. We actually escaped, but it wasn't really upload worthy, not showing it to you guys because it was really dark. We were fighting in a cactus farm and in pitch black, and literally it was like 2v12. It's just tell the tales, you know what I mean? Tell the tales. You guys weren't there. It's okay. It's all right. We tell the tales, tell the story, you know what I mean? We chapter by chapter, and this was like chapter 7. And we fought in the darkness of a cactus farm, and having glowing would be really helpful in that sort of fight. So now I have that. So if I ender pearl into a base, I'll be able to fully navigate it, even though it might be dark and in a spawner room, let's say. And I can obviously gain the advantage that way, which is very, very, very useful, and definitely will aid. So that's all I'm going to do for the custom enchants, the custom set for now, just because I have sat that AFK farmer way too much than my sanity can possibly do. But I will pick out what I want to do for my chest, and I will take care of that in the before the next episode, or in the next episode I do something like this. And I'm thinking that for this sort of environment of kind of like raiding, the best option to have would be most likely, I don't need something with curse on or overload. Oh, a tank enchantment would be hype. This is not bad, but it's just not legendary enough. So I'm going to actually have to get a good chest, because I don't really think I have one that properly fits the bill, unless I maybe steal one from Preston. Frozen 3, like that's not even that good. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I'm probably going to have to get something, because I don't really want to put that overload one on this set, because I have overload 3 here, and that's good enough that it can sit on its own. Actually might replace the swag boobs with the death cloak. Oh, it's a tough choice, but the swag boobs ain't so swaggy no more, so maybe get some protection for breaking 3 on there, but just an option. I will leave that there. So before we end off this episode, I want to talk about something real quick. I did some reading on some comments and some searching on the forums for leveling up axes, and I'm just going to kind of sell this stuff while I'm here, because there's a little bit of it. Obviously, there's not a lot in the side chests, but we can go ahead and grab this up from the middle. We are going to actually have to invest into an Enderman farm. And the reason being is because Endermans aren't something that spawn naturally. So everything else that can be spawned from the spawner in the store can technically spawn naturally. You know, in normal Minecraft, MCMMO disables the ability for axes to level up on them. But Endermen don't necessarily spawn naturally, at least in the overworld. And that case, I'm assuming that's why you can actually farm your axes on them. So that's what we're going to technically need to get the axes level up. Or maybe it's because the lore behind MCMMO axes, the axe god, recognized Endermen as men, thus leveling up the levels for it. So we're going to have to actually invest in an Enderman farm, and those are quite expensive. Very expensive, in fact. Let's head over to the shop and see how much they cost. I might be able to bargain with someone in the actual spawn to grab it, but we do have a pretty decent amount of balance here, $350,000. Unfortunately, an Enderman is going to cost us $390,000. So an Enderman spawner is going to be very, 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 very expensive. Now, all I need to do is AFK one more night, and I'll make that 40 grand to get there. Maybe I can just make a trade with someone, but I don't know if anyone's going to actually want to sell an Enderman farm, because those are pretty hype, I'm not going to lie. Like, kind of not sure about that. And if I were to do it, what would I possibly offer them that would, I know. Oh, bunny slippers. Wait a second. I can offer them bunny slippers. That's not worth that much, though. Or the swag boobs. But do I want to give away the swag boobs? I mean, I would probably sell that for $300,000. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is tough. It's a really, really, really tough decision. I'm not going to lie. I'm not entirely sure what to do. You know what? I'll leave it to the comment section down below. Do we just buy it outright $390,000 in straight cash from the shop? Or do I try and find a trade, maybe offer someone $300,000 with one of those pieces of items or equipment? I don't know. Personally, I'm leaning towards just buying it straight out. I'm not going to lie. But I definitely want to wait to see what you guys have to think. And I'm not going to do that without Preston here. I mean, come on. That is a big, big move in our relationship. And I am not just going to go spend $400,000 without him at least being in the episode. So that's going to be today's faction, guys. We almost have 2 full sets of custom gear. Get it? Just hype. Just honestly so hype. Once we get this, we'll have our rating set. We'll have a PvP set. It's got the Ender Shift on. It's got the Overload. It's got the Enlighten, the Deathbringer. It's just so hype. Actually might want to switch this around because this is our stronger set. Just look at this gear. That is... Oh, no, we don't. Yes, yeah, we want to do that. Sorry, because that has the Enlighten 3. That's what's actually important here for us to survive. We will not die with this set. That is super, super hype. Obviously, with our Double Strike Featherweight 3 Death... Oh my god, that sword is so good. Unbelievable. And we got our Lifesteal Sword as well as our Giant Sword of Mystery, which has got that blind on it, as well as a bunch of other swords. We're going to definitely have to do a sword episode soon. So there's so much to do in factions and so little time. So I will see you guys for another episode tomorrow. I thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Check out the server down in the description below. We'll see you guys later. Take care and goodbye.